Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot. Today I'm going to review for you the Beauty of Horror Tarot. Now, when I first saw this, I thought, ooh, that's kind of yucky. But you know what? My husband bought it and he really likes it. And so I said, okay, well, let me take a look at it. So I kind of actually really like it now. So let's take a look. This is by Alan Robert. It says, Color Your Destiny. A gorgeous coloring set. Okay, so it's got a nice, sort of a one-piece box where the lid flips up. And it's black on all of the sides except for the top. So that's kind of interesting. All right, so, and the tarot, this is metallic, so you can see it shiny. Ooh, shiny there. And let's take a look at this deck. So it's black on the inside of the front cover. We have the book. We'll talk about that first. And then we have, we'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, let's look at the book first. So it's a soft cover book. It says The Beauty of Horror Guidebook. And that's what the back looks like. And of course, it's kind of neat that even though this is a coloring deck and the cards are in black and white, the guidebook is in color in case you want to use this as a color guide to color your cards. All right, so it's a 2021 deck by Alan Robert, and it is written and it looks like written and illustrated by Alan Robert, published by Idea and Design Works. IDW Publishing, a division of Idea and Design Works. Okay, so we have an introduction. And what's interesting about this is this deck is based on the 4 volumes of the Beauty of Horror coloring books. Okay, and the main character in the coloring books is Guliana, a playful child of wondrous gifts. Along with her playmate, the always cheerful Gregory, she gave us mysterious challenges in every collection of pictures. As we found and colored the hidden artifacts, we entered Guliana's marvelous world. At the same time, with each volume, she has come closer and closer to entering ours. All right, so that's kind of interesting. And this book is kind of coming apart here. I won't lie, that's not too cool. But I did take a look at the coloring books in Barnes & Noble. That's where this deck came from. And they are actually really kind of neat. I wish I had one here to show you, but I don't. All right, so we have table of contents, the structure, the major arcana, the minor arcana, and then readings. So here we go. It tells you the structure of a tarot deck. Here's Guliana, the major arcana. So each major arcana card has one page with a color picture of the card there. And so first at the top is a description of the card, and then a meaning, the meanings, and then the reversed meaning. And that's for each major arcana card. Again, I really like that these are in color, in case you want to base your colors, if you color the deck on this. Do you know, my husband says he isn't going to color the deck, so I might have to get my own to color it, because I really like it that much. All right, so we have the minor arcana, and then we have the, we're starting with wands. Again, a description of the card, meanings, and then the reverse meaning. 1 card per page. So we have wands, of course, cups. Again, same setup. And these obviously are based on the Rider-Waite-Smith imagery. And then we have swords. And, of course, all of the characters are monsters. And pentacles. All right. And then at the end we have readings, and so it gives you 2 past, present, future reading, and then There's another 3-card reading. And the Celtic Cross Tarot Spread. And here on the back, it shows all the Beauty of Horror coloring books. Kinda neat. Alright, and that is the guidebook. So let's take a look now at the deck. What I was going to mention before, but I decided to wait, was that it has this insert for the cards, but it's not sized to fit them, so they still flop around in the box, which I don't love, but it's not a deal breaker. It does have a nice ribbon for pulling out the card, so that's good. That's a plus. And we will do a 1-card reading at the end so you can see how the guidebook's written. So let's take a look at these cards. Okay, so they're pretty hefty stock. The back is actually glossy, but the front is matte for coloring. Okay, so that's kind of neat. And one thing I want to point out is the size of these cards. So I'm going to pull out one of my trusty Radiant Rider Weight cards, and this is how the size compares. Okay, so you can see it's a lot longer and just a bit wider. So these cards actually measure 3 1/8 by what it looks like 5 15/16. So it's not a real standard size, but there you have it. All right, so they're good size. Again, the back looks like this, and it is shiny. So let's take a look at these cards. Here we have the Fool, which looks like the Hunchback. And it's really thick, so we'll see how they shuffle here in a bit. All right, so there's the Fool, the Magician, and again, we have a Roman numeral at the top and the name of the card on the bottom. The High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, and whatever shading there is black. There's very little, there's really no gray shading at all. There's a bit of stippling to make it look gray, but some areas. The Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot, it's a coffin on wheels, Strength, the Hermit. Oh no, there's a little bit more gray shading. The Wheel of Fortune. I bet you could color these with Prismacolor pencils or even markers. Justice. I would definitely not use water-based markers, because if these get a little bit damp, they'll just smear. That would be horrible. Okay, the Hanged Man. Death. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. The Star. The Moon. There's a werewolf. A lot of these are like zombie-ish figures and skeletons. The Sun. Skulls. Judgment. And the World. So that's the major arcana. And then we have the Suit of Cups, Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups, and of course they have to have a creepy clown in there, because what horror deck would be complete without a creepy clown? 10 of Cups, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, and King of Cups. All right, next we have the Suit of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Wow, that's a Yeti or a Bigfoot. Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. That must be Gregory. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles. And then, I hope I'm not cutting the bottom off of these on the screen. Sorry if I am. Okay, Suit of Swords. There's Ace of Swords. Two, I kind of am, I think. Two of Swords. Three of Swords. Four of Swords. Five of Swords. Six of Swords. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. 10 of Swords. Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. And King of Swords. And finally we have the Suit of Wands. Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. Four of Wands. Five of Wands. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. 10 of Wands. Page of Wands. Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands. And King of Wands. Alright, so those are the cards. Do you know I didn't notice the Devil? Let me go back and look at that. I gotta see what it looks like. Oh, yeah. Okay, that was just about... I thought they were going to do something really different with that. Alright, so let's see how they shuffle. So obviously, my stubby little fingers are not going to riffle shuffle the long way. But we can do it sideways. Okay. Let's us do that again. I mean, they seem to shuffle nicely. They don't stick together. That, of course, is user error. Alright, so then we can riffle them this way. Alright, so let's do a short reading, a one-card reading. So what does the universe want to tell us today? There it is. It is the King of Wands. Alright, so let me put this here so you can see it a little better while I read, so you can see how the book is written. So, King of Wands. Let's see. He looks rather formidable. Alright, so the book says, he is not the strongest of the kings, that would be Cups, nor is he the most bloodthirsty, that title belongs to Swords. And certainly the King of Pentacles gets most depraved. We might call him most brutal. He is fire triumphant, the barbarian mercenary who seized the throne. He is not subtle or clever. He represents force and dominance. Does all this seem attractive? Well, yes, especially for those who hesitate or worry about decency. Imagine just doing away with all that, being the hero with no weak morals to hold you back. But suppose he's not you. Suppose he's your father, your boss, your partner. What would it be like to have to deal with that person? All right. And the meaning for the upright is dominance, control, someone who stops at nothing to take and keep power. And then the reverse meaning is setbacks, the realization that force alone will not get us what we want. Seeking assistance might work better. Alternatively, leaving responsibility to return to a life of adventure. All right, so in this deck, the King of Wands is all about dominance and control, someone who stops at nothing to take and keep power. So you may want to ask yourself, does that describe me? Well, it definitely doesn't describe me. Does it describe you? Or maybe someone you know, maybe someone who's figuring prominently in your life right now. So I'm not really sure how close these meanings are to the Rider-Waite meanings. Let's look up temperance. Yeah, the temperance meaning looks pretty much meaningful. I mean, the same meaning. All right. All right, so that's my review of the Beauty of Horror coloring tarot deck, the coloring tarot set. What do you think about that? I'd really love to know your opinion. And if you have colored these, or if you end up coloring them, I'd love to see pictures and comment about how that went. So if you can, leave a comment in the comment box below. All right, so that is it. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. It's completely free, and if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified every time a new video is uploaded and available for viewing. So, that being said, I want you to know that I appreciate you being here. I thank you for joining me. I do appreciate you more than you'll ever know, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.